We've all watched Family Guy and noticed things that just don't add up. It's hilarious, chaotic, and completely illogical. So let's break down some of the most head-scratching moments that make zero sense in Family Guy. First up, let's talk about the dog with the most confusing love life on TV. Imagine a dog sipping a dry martini, driving a Prius, and charming his way into romantic dates. That's Brian Griffin for you. In Season 5's Whistle While Your Wife Works, he's head over paws for a human named Jillian, a blonde bombshell he takes to upscale restaurants, complete with candlelit dinners and flirty banter. But then, in Valentine's Day in Quahog, Season 11, he's swooning over a pedigreed dog named Seabreeze, going on a romantic stroll through the park, tail wagging and all. How does a dog navigate this interspecies dating scene? Is he a human trapped in a dog's body, or just a really smooth-talking canine? The show never gives us a hint about how Brian pulls this off, or why he flips between human and dog partners. And let's not forget, this is a dog who writes novels, debates politics, and somehow pays for his own apartment. The logistics of Brian's love life and human-like existence are a complete mystery, but they sure make for some hilarious scenes. If you thought Brian's dating life was wild, brace yourself for the former life of Brian, or Season 6. Brian discovers he has a 13-year-old human son named Dylan from a past fling. Let's break this down. Brian's a dog, about 8 years old in human years, and somehow he's got a teenage human kid. The genetics alone are mind-boggling. How does a dog produce a human child? And the timeline. Brian would have been a puppy when Dylan was born.
Say, Brian, now that I think about it, how can you possibly have a 13-year-old son when you yourself are only 7?
Well, those are dog years.
That doesn't make any sense.
You know what, Stewie? If you don't like it, go on the internet and complain.
The show tosses this bombshell in for drama and comedy, but never bothers to explain how it's remotely possible, making it one of the most head-scratching reveals ever.
From now on, I plan on being a real father to Dylan, and together, we are gonna turn his life around. Right, champ?
You said it, Dad.
All right, you ready for school?
Yeah.
Then there's Stewie, the diaper-wearing 1-year-old mastermind who's more Bond villain than Baby. In Mind Over Murder, Season 1, he builds a time machine out of toys and spare parts in his nursery to skip past bedtime, casually bending the laws of physics.
At last, my time device is complete. Just one final adjustment. There. Now I shall negate ever having drawn those damnable blueprints.
His secret lab, hidden in a suburban house no less, is stocked with laser guns, teleportation devices, and blueprints for world domination, as seen in episodes like The Courtship of Stewie's Father. Where does a toddler get the engineering know-how to build this stuff? And how does he afford it? Does he have a secret PayPal account? In Steroids of Season 7, he even bulks up with muscles after a brief stint in boxing, looking like a tiny bodybuilder. A baby with a six-pack? That's not just impossible, it's absurd.
Hey, what the hell?
Whoa. Is there a problem? Huh? You wanna go? You wanna go?
Go? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about go. That's what I'm talking about. First one's on the house. Where you think you're going?
I'm going downstairs.
Oh, there's a toll in the hall now. $10.
Look, can I... I just... Stewie. Look. Come on.
I'm just messing with you, man. You can do whatever you want. I was just kidding you. Why are you so serious?
Stewie's posh British accent and schemes to take over the world only add to the confusion, making him the most baffling baby in cartoon history.
I've got veins that carry blood all over my body. That's how John Mayer would say it, baddie. I'm really into him now. You better be okay with it.
Speaking of Stewie, here's another quirk that'll twist your brain. Who can actually understand him?
Daddy, I want to turn on the swing set.
No.
But you've gone for 2 turns.
Get lost.
It looks like fun and I want to do it.
No, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do a big jump off. Ah! Get Mom!
Mom!
In some scenes, like when he's plotting with Brian in Doggone on Season 8, they have full-on conversations about life and evil plans.
Hey, come here. Got something you'll want to see.
Wow. I guess my life does have meaning. I never realized how important I was to this family. Wait a second, just to prove a point to me, you burned down a liquor store and murdered a dog?
Well, a stray.
But when he's ranting to Lois about her cooking and Stewie loves Lois, Season 5, she just smiles and pats his head, hearing only baby gibberish.
I made your favorite dinner.
Cut green beans?
Atkins friendly potato sticks arranged according to size from largest to smallest, and a Scooby-Doo yogurt with Shaggy's eyes scratched out. Oh, it's perfect down to the last detail. Lois, I was wrong about you. You're my everything.
Mommy loves you, sweetheart. Mwah.
Sometimes Chris gets his quips.
Oh, Stewie. What brings you by?
You're gonna give me what I want.
What are you talking about?
You know, we're doing this and you're gonna find a way to enjoy it.
Other times, the whole family's clueless. It's like the show rolls a die to decide who hears Stewie's Shakespearean monologues and who just hears ba-ba. This inconsistent comprehension is never explained, leaving you to wonder if it's a running gag or just lazy writing.
Yes, I've got a surprise for you. You and I are going to see Eddie Money. 2 tickets, 1 of 'em on the radio. We're gonna have a ball.
Now for something divine, Peter starts his own religion in The Father, the Son, and the Holy Fawns, Season 4. Peter decides to start a religion worshipping Fonzie, the leather-jacketed cool guy from Happy Days.
Please rise. Now sit on it. The fawns be with you.
And also with you.
Let us
He sets up a church in his garage, complete with a jukebox altar and sermons about sitting on it. Somehow, half of Quahog joins in, chanting, "Aye," like it's the most normal thing ever. Peter, who can't even remember his kids' names half the time, convinces a whole town to worship a sitcom character? There's no way anyone would follow this guy as a spiritual leader. The show doesn't explain how he pulls it off or why people buy into it. They just do, and it's absurdly funny.
Let us pause to reflect on the sacred mystery of Richie's elder brother, Chuck, who ascended the stairs with his basketball in Season 1 and never came down again.
And just when you think things can't get weirder, everyone swaps bodies. Picture the Griffins waking up in each other's bodies. Peter's in Stewie's tiny baby frame. Stewie's in Chris's lanky teen body, and it's pure chaos. That's Switch the Flip, Season 16, where a freak accident causes a body swap that spreads to Quagmire, Joe, and even random townsfolk. The town descends into madness, with people acting out of character in hilarious ways. But here's the kicker. The show never explains how this swap happens. Is it a mad scientist's ray gun? A magical curse? Nobody knows. The episode just dives into the comedy without a shred of logic, leaving you to enjoy the ride while wondering what caused this mess. And then there's the time Peter casually kidnapped the Pope. In Holy Craps, Season 2, Peter's desperate to impress his strict dad, so he does the unthinkable, he kidnaps the Pope. Yup, he just waltzes into the Vatican, snags the Pope, and brings him to Quahog like it's a casual road trip. They hang out at the house, go to a drive-thru, and even play board games. And nobody, not the Vatican guards, the FBI, or even the local news, seems to notice the Pope's missing. How does Peter pull off a heist this big without a single consequence? The sheer audacity of this plot is peak Family Guy nonsense, but it's so bold you can't help but laugh.
Holy Mother! It's the Holy Father! I am not worthy.
Rise, my son. You are indeed worthy, for you have raised a fine son. His zest for life is an affirmation of God's great love within us all.
Wow. And that's from the freaking Pope. So I guess you were wrong about me, huh, Dad?
I was wrong, all right.
Stand by, boys.
Speaking of questionable choices, Peter pretends to be a teenager and hits on one. In Let's Go to the Hop, Season 2, Peter goes undercover as a high schooler named Lando Griffin to stop a drug craze called toad licking. Cool idea, right? But instead of helping his daughter Meg, who's struggling socially, he asks popular girl Connie D'Amico to the school dance. A grown man posing as a teen and hitting on a high schooler is super weird, even in a cartoon. Why would Peter, a dad, think this is okay? The plot's supposed to be about saving the school, but it veers into uncomfortable territory with no clear reasoning.
Okay, everyone, the votes are in. This year's king and queen are Lando Griffin and Connie D'Amico.
Oh, my goodness! Oh!
You might be thinking, if Family Guy is this illogical, why is it so popular? The answer lies in its fearless embrace of the absurd. The show's creators, led by Seth MacFarlane, know that fans don't watch for airtight plots or realistic characters. They watch for the laughs. Whether it's Peter starting a Fonzie cult, Stewie building a spaceship in his diaper, or Brian dating a human, these moments are designed to shock and entertain. The show's like a comedian who doesn't care about the rules, tossing out wild ideas that somehow land. Every illogical twist, from body swaps to bear attacks, keeps you guessing what's next. So next time you're watching Family Guy, lean into the chaos, grab some snacks, laugh at the ridiculousness, and try to spot all the moments that make you say, that makes no sense. Because in Quahog, nonsense is the whole point.